Good day, grade 11s. Today we are going to carefully mediate and unpack your Term 2 formal SBA task, the Grade 11 Economics Research Project. This is worth 50 marks and is due on 07 May 2026. You have 3 full weeks to complete it. This is an individual take-home project. No group work. You must do your own research using secondary data only. The report must follow the exact structure given in the task paper and must not exceed 3 pages. Plagiarized work will be penalized. Let's start by reading the instructions and information together on page 2 of your task sheet. I will read or paraphrase the 9 points slowly and clearly. 1. Individual task. 2. Take home, submit honor before 07 May 26. 3. Answer all questions and number them correctly. 4. Read questions carefully. 5. You may type heading font size 14, Arial 12 for subheadings and body, or write neatly in blue ink only. 6. Use the mark allocations and the rubric to guide the depth and detail of your responses. 7. This is a research task, use secondary data. 8. All resources must be referenced. Do not pass off anyone else's work as your own. Plagiarism will be penalized. 9. The report should not exceed 3 pages. The project is built around disruptions to oil supplies and their effects on South Africa, especially the recent Strait of Hormuz scenario. Look at the opening quote. But you must follow the exact 4-step structure provided. I will now walk you through each step and question. First, the introduction, third, the conclusion, and fourth, the bibliography. I will tell you exactly what the rubric expects for full marks and how to approach it. I will not give you any answers or content. That is your research job. My role is to help you understand the process so you can aim for the excellent column in every section of the rubric. Step 1. Introduction, 2 marks. A brief description of the market structure in which OPEC belongs to. Rubric, 0 marks if you could not provide the correct market structure, 1 mark for an acceptable but incomplete description, 2 marks for a fully understandable correct description. Keep this short, 1 well-written paragraph. Research the correct market structure and write it in your own words. Think about what kind of market structure OPEC operates in and why that matters for global oil supply. Step 2, body, main part. Question 1, 2 marks. Name any 2 member countries of OPEC from Africa. Rubric, 0 if none correct, 1 if only 1 correct, 2 if both are correct. Research official OPEC membership. The score meter shows how it works. For the official list, check the OPEC website. Question 2, 2 marks. What are the primary factors contributing to the recent rise in fuel prices in South Africa?
Look here, the sharpest spike happened right after that Strait of Hormuz closure in late February.
And the next big jump? That was the axon.
Every time global supply gets blocked, our local prices shoot up within days.
Rubric, 0 for no attempt, 1 for partial explanation, 2 for correct and full explanation of the factors. Question 3, 4 marks. What is the substitution effect in the context of rising petrol prices? Rubric, 0 for no attempt, 1 to 2 partial, 2 to 3 adequate with critical aspects, 4 for excellent explanation with critical aspects. Question 4, 6 marks. How does an increase in diesel prices directly affect small businesses, such as a local bakery or a delivery service?
With all these government levies and taxes on top of the base price,
It pushes the pump price so high we feel everything down. So even when the oil price settles overseas, our local price stays expensive because of all the extra charges.
Rubric, 0 for no attempt, 1 to 2 partial, 2 to 4 adequate, 6 for excellent explanation of direct effects. Question 5, 10 marks. Explain the key role of each of the 5 oil refineries, including their physical location, in supplying fuels in South Africa.
The one up in Secunda is still our biggest synthetic fuel producer, but the coastal ones in Durban keep the port supplied.
and don't forget the one down in Mossel Bay and the Cape Town refinery. They're crucial when the ships come in from the east.
Rubric, 0 for no attempt, 1 to 3 partial with little errors, 4 to 7 adequate, 8 to 10 for excellent detail including locations. Let's see this on the map. Question 6, 12 marks, highest. Provide a graph or table of the fuel price over the last year. Analyze it, identify steepest increases, and discuss potential causes.
Diesel's jumped again. Every delivery from the mill now costs me double. So what do we do, Mama?
Rubric: 0 for no graph and no analysis, 1 to 4 with errors and weak explanation, 5 to 9 correct with most facts, 10 to 12 excellent graph and analysis. You must include a clear graph or table. Hand-drawn or printed is fine. Analyze using your own findings from research. Step 3, conclusion, 8 marks. How do the taxes and levies like the Road Accident Fund levy imposed by the government affect the final pump price? Let's break it down.
They added another levy again.
The road accident fund one keeps getting bigger.
Government takes its cut before the fuel even reaches the tank. So every liter I buy, a big chunk goes straight to taxes and levies.
Rubric: 0 for no attempt, 1 to 3 partial, 4 to 6 adequate, 7 to 8 for excellent explanation based on your findings. Step 4, bibliography, 4 marks. Provide a bibliography using Harvard referencing format. Marks also for overall presentation, in-depth knowledge, and good summaries. Rubric: 0 for none, 1 for few poorly cited, 2 to 3 for some sources with possible errors, 4 for outstanding research and presentation. Here is an example evolving from messy to perfect. General guidance and tips for excellence. Use the rubric as your checklist. Print it or keep it open while you write. Before you finalize each section, ask yourself, does this match the excellent column? Research process. Start with the scenario given in the task. Use reliable South African sources, government websites, Department of Mineral Resources and Energy, Stats SA, OPEC reports, reputable newspapers. Take notes in your own words, never copy-paste. Paraphrase everything. Presentation. Neat and tidy counts towards bibliography marks. Use headings. Graphs and tables must be clear, labeled, and correctly analyzed. Page limit, be concise, 3 pages maximum. For example, this report uses headings and labeled visuals. Keep it concise. Time plan over 3 weeks. Week 1, research and note-taking. Week 2, draft the report including graph. Week 3, analyze, conclude, bibliography, proofread. Self-assess with the rubric. Common pitfalls. No graph or weak analysis in question 6, missing refinery locations, exceeding 3 pages, no in-text references. Conclusion not based on your own findings, copying directly from the internet, missing Harvard referencing. Class, this project is your chance to show real economic thinking and research skills on a very current and relevant global and South African issue. The rubric is very clear. This is going to be great. If you follow it and research properly, you can do very well. Any questions on the process, structure, rubric, referencing, or how to draw the graph? I am happy to clarify anything about how to approach it, but I will not give you the content answers. You can come to me during break or after school if you need help with the research process or formatting. Start this week. Thank you. I look forward to reading your excellent reports.